Hi everybody, Marlene here. Hope you guys are doing well. Got a few things going on. Celestial. Today is the 27th of June. We have full moon tonight. We have Saturn in opposition to the sun, and we have Mars retrograde. Mars went into retrograde yesterday. So that's a lot of relationship strife and things like that. So be on the lookout for that. Feeling like there's a lot of negative feelings all the way around. So you want to be careful. Let me see if I can push this back a little bit. Okay, so let's see what we got for you guys. We're going to do some intuitive messages today. See what we got going on. Somebody needs a message. When I do intuitive messages, I just randomly draw cards and I tell you what they're saying, and then if it makes sense to you, if it resonates with you, then you can assume it's intended for you. So let's see what we have. Okay. The sacral chakra, reversed. Love begins, reversed. And the truth, whoops, upright. So this is about the ending of a romance here. And one of the problems is that your sacral chakra, the relationship chakra in the lower abdomen, is blocked. What has happened here, it feels like you found out something about the other person. So if this resonates with you, this is for you. And when that happened, the romance was over. What's happened because of that is now that you're upset, and that has blocked your relationship chakra. If this has happened recently, then you have to go through it. You just have to go through the motions, let yourself be where you are, feel what's going on. But remember, it's always better to know the truth. Okay, so this seems like a cheating situation, caused you some major pain. Feels like you're done. You've just had enough. You've had enough. You've caught this person several times. It's always one lie after another. The truth is out. And you are finished. So this relationship is over. And this would tell you it's best to be left in the past. Don't revisit the situation. Okay, use your intuition. Use your intuition. Partnerships and alliances next to the intuition card, meaning you already know what's happened here, and this partnership is over. Okay. The base chakra is upright. So you're on firm foundation. You know what's right and wrong. You know what's good and bad. You've caught this person many times. Many, many times. And it's just, the truth was, the first time it happened, the relationship was over. Okay? It just wasn't something that you guys had ever discussed. You just thought that this was a monogamous relationship, and what's happened here is it's not. It's not. Although your sacral chakra is reversed, your base chakra, your root chakra at the tailbone, is open. And so you just have to go through the motions, be where you are. You have to feel the pain to work through it. But the truth has come out, and you are right. This was done wrong to you. And I'm going to draw another card for an outcome here and see what we end up with. Mental conflict reversed. So this is confirmation. You have to go through the pain and feel everything, but mental conflict reverse says that this is short-lived for you. Okay? You're actually going to be fine. So know that you deserve better. Know that it's okay to be in pain. You do have to do some sacral chakra work when you get to the end of it. But in this particular case with Mars retrograde and all of that, there's a lot of relationship issues. Do not revisit this one. That's done. It's over with. When somebody is not monogamous to you in an agreed upon monogamous relationship, it's over. Okay? So, moving on. It's sad, and you know, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, but it does happen. And I'm here to tell you that if it's happened to you, you're going to be fine. You just have to work through it. May feel like life is over right now, but it isn't. So let's go on to the next message. What do we have here? Financial and material changes. That is obviously a money card. Hope reversed. And light upright. So what this is saying is something that you've been hoping for. You're coming out of this. Feels like this is somebody who's in a lot of financial strife right now. Okay, you felt like there was no hope. Like you were not going to be able to muddle through this debt and all the problems that you've come across because of it. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. And your material changes. Your money card is upright. So I think you're going to find your way out of this mess. You're going to find your way out of this mess. It's just a matter of rearranging some things. It feels like how can I put this? It feels like this money is coming completely unexpectedly. Like something's happening that's sending this money your way. It's going to be a financial windfall for you. And so this lack of, this despair that you're feeling right now is not going to be forever. You've got hope coming. You've got light coming. All this is going to be over for you. Movement, choices, and decisions. Upright. Destiny is upright. And prosperity begins. So you've got a lot of good things coming here. Lots of good things coming. You know, you're not meant to be in debt. It's just one of those things. But you got hope coming. You're going to get yourself out of debt. Okay. What I am picking up is better financial planning for you. Seems like there's a money issue as far as spending money unwisely. That's something you need to seek some help with. If you get a decent amount of money, it's going to be gone before you know it. So seek counsel with that. Okay, seek counsel. Do not trust yourself. You got yourself into debt. You need help. If you find a way to get out of it, you need to stay out of it permanently. So seek help. Find somebody who can be a financial advisor to you. And you need to, I'm picking up a list of things you do not spend money on, okay? So prioritize is what I'm being told. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Suffering and silence. Conflict and defeat, reversed. Intuition, upright. So again, this is somebody who's in a lot of emotional pain. Okay, there's a lot of emotional pain here. And although you've been suffering, the conflict and defeat comes from not accepting signs that were coming your way. Okay, so we do tend to fall into problems that, you know, sometimes we create ourselves or we just didn't avoid. And that's what this feels like here. Your intuition card is present next to the conflict and defeat. So you were warned about this situation and you chose to ignore it. Let's see how this is going to turn on. Positive movement forward is reversed. Okay. Heartache and loss is upright. Oh, goodness. Patience and planning is upright. So this is going to be a long road for you. Okay, this is going to be a long road for you. You've been betrayed. You knew the possibility was there, and you chose to ignore it and hope for the best, which there's nothing wrong with that. We always hope for the best, but my advice to you, honey, would be that you need to start being proactive for your own happiness. Okay, the outcome card here is you learning patience and planning. You need to plan ahead. You need to know, it feels like this is some kind of a relationship. However, it's not a romantic relationship. So this might be a situation with a family member or a friend. You knew better than to trust the situation. Unfortunately, it feels like, I'm getting the word exiled. So it's like you've been exiled from the situation. And the patience and planning card upright, this is your answer. It feels like you really can't do anything about this particular situation, okay? It's going to have to run its course, and hopefully it will heal itself. However, the main message here is the fact that you chose to ignore the warning signs. So the patience and planning card is upright. The positive movement forward is reversed. So the heartache and loss is upright. You've got some pain to go through. But what you need to do is to transform. Okay? I just cut right to that. And what that means is you have to be proactive for yourself. You have to avoid the situations you know are likely not to end well. Okay? And this is a good message for anyone. Avoid the situation when you know it's not going to end well, honey, because it's causing you a lot of pain and you knew it would probably happen. Okay? So your answer is to seek people who are, and friends who are, positive influences in your support network, okay? Not negative. You need to find friends and relation, a support network that is positively charged. The vibrational level is high. You need that. Somebody who is willing to do as much as you are to keep relationships healthy. And all relationships are a matter of give and take. Okay, when you've got one person taking all the time and one person giving all the time, that energy is not going to last. There just is no way. So be proactive for yourself. Protect yourself. You don't have to cocoon yourself. But when you see a red flag, make sure you're paying attention. This is a red flag. I need to look at this a little bit more. And, some will wait for another red flag or a third red flag. But whatever way works for you and whatever you choose to do, because, people make mistakes too, so you can't just cut everybody out. Whatever works for you, make sure you follow that proactive planning for yourself. Okay? You've got some healing to do because of this, but your answer is transforming yourself. Stop giving. Giving can only deplete you, okay? It has to be give and take. And in order for it to be give and take, healthy give and take, everybody involved has to be healthy. So when you know that there's a situation with someone, chances are, if the situation is negative, it's probably not going to end well. So you need to be proactive for yourself. That's all I got time for today, but I do want to make an announcement.